What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I'm just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. We're doomed. All right, let's check it out.
How many genders are there?
It's a spectrum, so like a lot.
Why did she say two and whisper?
It's a spectrum, so like a lot.
Can you name me a few?
You can be man, female. You could be there's so many.
It's crazy. You look at somebody who has multicolored hair and they look like that, and you'd be like, yeah, they're more open to the idea of being freaks. Like, again, I don't like judging people based on how they. Well, no. I'll judge you based on how you look if you start first, but I tend to not judge people based on physical appearances because a lot of people can't change that. I mean, you can, some can, but some can't. You get what I'm saying here? Like I don't find it to be on my high list of priorities of the first things that I look at to judge a person. But there are the signs, right? A person who has multicolored hair is something they absolutely have done to themselves. In this case,
A demi girl, a demi boy.
boy, what is that? Is that a girl or a guy? What is that?
This is a stupid question. How many are there?
They're, they're gonna say something stupid because they don't even know what they are, bro.
I don't want to participate anymore.
That's a boy or a girl. Is that a boy or a girl? Anyone.
I don't want to participate anymore.
Could you imagine going to the bar or the club and drinking? Because this is the only scenario that I see this happening. And you wake up in the morning, you see that fellas, ladies. Because I could imagine that this shit happens to ladies too, right? Ladies get drunk and they think that they messing with some dude that look like that guy from The Walking Dead, Stephen Yang, whatever, Young, whatever the fuck like it is, and they wake up and they see this. Oh man. Bro, my man is pulling out the freaks from the woodwork. Like these people crawling out of the sewers and he's catching them all.
I don't think there's really an answer to that, given that gender is kind of a social construct, so it's different for every person and also in different cultures.
As many as you want to believe.
Can you name me like a few?
So there's a whole spectrum of them.
See, out of all of them, well, no, she's the second most normal looking one, but this is the white liberal. This is the white left leaning woman who's empathetic. Probably she's gonna agree with those things because she wants the best shot at least making friends or getting some type of butt. It is. I'm calling it like it is. I'm sorry, right? She's gonna go with whatever the thing is because she doesn't want confrontation.
Obviously,
There are many. There's a lot, so.
Name me a few.
There is male, female, genderqueer, non-binary. Obviously, the whole trans community is counted as a.
1, 2, 3, 4. She got cow horns in her nose. Opinion discarded.
Oh wow, I don't know, there's a lot. I know there's like,
Name me them.
I know there's cis, obviously female, male, trans.
Chans. She didn't say trans. She said chance. The only one that answered had to whisper it, and she's the baddest one out of all of them. Now listen, it sucks if you don't win in terms of genetics when it comes down to looks. She doesn't need anything extra to find a potential male to be seen as interested in anything like that. She's got that thing that they call pretty privilege, right? You see the different mindset here, right? They say ugly people tend to end up being trans because they don't have anything else interesting about them compared to everyone else. I mean, don't get me wrong. The last girl could be. Wait, hold on. The last two girls, right? Last two girls,
There is
they
male,
aight.
female.
How many?
They aight.
There's
The last two
cis.
girls is aight, right? But then you can already tell that they're faltering as well. Let's look at some of these comments. Notice how the only one that doesn't look like Shrek says two. Change my mind. There's only two genders. Imagine this dude on your football. Bro, I don't. Is that a guy? I don't know what that is. Is that a guy? Shit, that's a thumbnail. That's a thumbnail. Give me that picture. That's the thumbnail. I'll be taking that. I'll be taking your face. Thank you. Whatever you are. Just an ugly female. Is that an ugly female? Tim Waltz would take it under its wing. This guy used to play football in the previous era. He tried to make it through trials, spend years in a weight room, and maybe played at a certain point. But now the culture has pulled this kind of guy in a certain direction. That's a guy. That's a guy. No one knows what that is. I don't know. Is it a guy? Is it a girl? I think that's a girl with a mustache, bro. Or a guy. I don't. Notice the first girl looked normal and gave the correct answer. The rest are a product of the environment or are completely lost in life. And you can just tell by looking at them, you shouldn't be allowed to participate in society if you can't answer the question correctly. You could tell their answers before they spoke. People obsess over what they can't get, which is for them, for which for them is any. First girl's a 10 though. First girl looked like she belongs in a. She looked like she should have been the next Mary Jane,
It's
right?
a spectrum.
This girl right here look like this should be what Peter Parker should have instead of fucking whatever the fuck Zendaya is. Cause you know what's crazy? Zendaya's not ugly, but they just pushed her like she was this model 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and no girl deserves a 10. But this girl's a nice 8, 9, right? She like, man, listen. That's what I would have been going for if I was in that age bracket. Nothing wrong with that girl. Nothing wrong with the last two girls either. If there is an infinite amount of genders, then gender should hold zero bearing on any rules, norms, laws, and standards we create. Everything will be based on male and female. Holy shit, there's just two fucking of them. There's just fucking two of them. Maybe we need to change the definition of gender. I don't want to participate anymore. We figured that out a long time ago. I don't know how they would fit into society in the future, but we need to help them. Parents are responsible for letting their children be programmed. Yeah, these kids are done. And I'm guessing this is all in one school. This is terrible. These kids are done. The majority of these kids are done. Why didn't they ask a black person though? Why didn't they ask? Why didn't they ask a Afro American male or a black male? Why didn't not? Why didn't they just? Because a black man would have been like, wait, where's the Melanie Mac meme? Oh man, let me know what you think in the comments. You think that this is fine? You think that this is normal, or do you think that this is something a little bit more sinister, and this has actually been designed by people to ruin the youth? I think it's the latter. I think that this is something that is being taught in schools. No, this is not something I think. I know this is something that's being taught in schools, and if you step out of lockstep, you are punished. And I think that it's really sad. But I catch you guys next time. Peace. This girl's nice looking. Just get the goddamn horns out of your goddamn face, you fake Billie Eyelash looking test tube baby ass. Probably wake up and have a sacrificial star on the victim of the night as she sacrifices them to their gods and overhead cutting his balls and trying to get the